Hello everybody, my name is Em. Welcome to the Sortifyd channel. Today we are talking about simplifying the shopping experience, okay? The way that Sortifyd has done some very special things for your groceries, or maybe it's fun shopping as well. I'm a shopper, Maxinista to be specific, but neither here nor there important. That being said, let's walk you through the ways to make a grocery list, the ways Sortifyd kind of does this in a special way, some integrations that are added to make your experience even easier, and then even just like a shopping list in general, maybe that's shared with someone in your circle, how you're going to use it. So I am in the list function of Sortifyd. If I'm in the home screen, here at the very bottom, I go to lists. This is the demo account of Amy, my good old friend Amy. Tons of lists, tons of examples, love to use it. So first I'm gonna go to a pre-made grocery list that's already loaded into this. So this is labeled grocery list and in the category of shopping. I'm gonna make a list after we walk through this just so you can see specifically what I mean there. When making a grocery list, so if I just wanna show you really quick, there are going to be suggestions. So if I were to add steak, if I'm typing this in, you can see here at the bottom I've got suggestions. It's also going to categorize it. I don't know why I just clicked the wrong thing. Categorize it by kind of where it's at in the grocery store. So meat. Miscellaneous, we just put XYZ so you could see that that's kind of a file if it doesn't quite know where it's at. But all of these are going to be categorized fruits, veggies, dairy, eggs, cheese, all of the above. So first of all, if you've ever shopped at the grocery store with a categorized list, it's a leveled up experience, okay? It's just convenient. It helps you get through the store quick. I feel like it helps me get exactly what I need rather than straying from the list or maybe getting overwhelmed. But that might just be a me thing. Who knows? So all of that to say, you are gonna have an item, and then this is a sub item. You can kind of see it's tabbed over, so it's giving me items within that category, which is really helpful for things specifically like a grocery store. This grocery list I can share with certain members of my circle. So Amy has her whole family in her circle, and it can be something that I share maybe with my kid Emily, and it can, when I check it off, it's going to check off like on her end as well. We're sharing the same list, so it can kind of be in real time, maybe if we're at the store together. And then, but maybe I don't want her to be able to edit it because Emily would add some sort of sugary cereal that I do not want on here sneaking my way into the pantry. Hypotheticals, but all the more imagination here. So that is a grocery list. This orange carrot up here at the top, if you live in a certain spot where Instacart is in your area, like a grocery store can deliver, it will tell you if you click on this button whether it is or it isn't. If you click on this button, it's going to open up the Instacart app and it is going to load in these groceries into the app. I can pick a store that's in my area and I can just get them delivered. I don't have to open up Instacart and then add all these items. It's adding the lemons, the tomatoes, the bell peppers, the sweet potatoes into my cart, and then I'm just choosing when I want that delivered. I'm not clicking that right now because my address just kind of pops up everywhere, and so we're going to avoid that. But if you've ever used Instacart, it is truly incredible if you're getting your groceries delivered. I believe you can also choose pickup on certain stores, so maybe you don't want them delivered, but you want to have all these items in your cart. You don't want to do the shopping, and you just want to pick up. Amazing. We are sortifying your shopping experience. So that is a grocery list. And again, when I say when you're making a list, you're picking a category. For shopping, if I'm clicking category shopping, it shows up right here. And then maybe it is a holiday wish list. Oops, didn't mean to enter there. So now I can add in the items here for, I don't even know, Nintendo crypto switch. I just saw an ad for that, so it's like top of mind. It's going to go under miscellaneous, but it's automatically going to categorize. If I were to do something like teddy bear miscellaneous, maybe I want phone. Ooh, headphones. Let's do that. We're going to get into electronics. So this is kind of how, and you can always change, like if you're like, this is not miscellaneous, this is for Emily, oops, the daughter, let's save that. This is what Emily wants. This is under electronics. I could change that maybe to the other kid. Imagination is heavily used here. But that being said, you can make your shopping experience custom to you, simplify however little or however much you want, and really, really, really knock out so much with this, productivity wise. And again, you can choose what is shared with who. So you can also search for an item. You can check all of them. You can hide once completed. So maybe you don't want your list to show the X line through it. You want it to go away. Also, you can share. So this is you can share what's the entire list. Maybe I only want to share unchecked, things that I've bought already I don't want to share. So let's do unchecked. And then it's going to give me all of the options for contacts, make a quick note, airdrop, however I want to share that. I can remove sections. I can also change the category. So this is in shopping, but maybe I want to hide it because someone in my circle is catching on. So I'm gonna, I don't know, move it to a different category. You can always do that. So remember, those options are your 3 dots at the top. And then you can sort items by, this is manual currently. You can do it by priority, due, time, title, last modified, when it's created. So there's many ways that you can kind of organize that list out depending on what it is. So, you know, if it's a school assignment, it may need to be organized differently than if it's a holiday wish list. So there's always those options. And then quickly, this little yellow icon, if I click on that, you can quick type, paste items, you can add items from a template. And this is pretty incredible. So if I were making this list and it's like, I really need like boy clothing items, definitely a belt, definitely a jacket. Oh, love a pajama, import. Now that's going to be in clothing, shoes, and accessories, and the PJs are in miscellaneous. So again, all of that can be edited. You can click on the clothing. We can add in notes. Maybe you know the brand you want is just from Target. Maybe you have an attachment and you're going to take or select a photo of what you want that shirt to look like. Or if they have some things saved, like I used to circle things in a magazine, take a photo of it, get really get creative and make it useful to you. Get everything in your phone so you're not like flying through a bag trying to find all those special things. I think that's what I've got to say here. So whether it's your weekly grocery run, a shared list with your whole household, Sortifyd's going to keep you organized, and it's going to keep you in sync, and it's going to keep you ready to shop. Have a great day.